Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Fashion Fix, and I have got another try on for you today. But before we get into it, I am going to remind you again, if you are liking everything that you are learning from these try-ons that I'm doing here, subscribe and share. Please, 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 please. You know, we are just new into converting all of these try-on videos here to YouTube. We used to do them all over on Instagram, but we want to spend more time chatting with you all, really talking through the cut of garments, what body shapes they're going to work best for. We really want to help you understand different style profiles when it comes to looking at pattern, print, and details and what might work or not work for you. And then also how to understand when something is actually going to add value to your wardrobe. Those are all the things we're talking about and teaching here in these try-on videos, and we just need more time to do that. So here we are on YouTube. So again, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the good things. Now, let me tell you where we are trying clothes on from today. We're trying on clothes from Maurice's. Now, I know the last time that we chatted, I had mentioned maybe trying things on from Abercrombie. I went online and I tried to order a bunch of stuff in my size, which would be about an XXL, and they had like nothing. There was not enough for me to do a full try-on video. So fingers crossed that come the fall, they're gonna have more product available in my size so I can do a great Abercrombie haul for you, because I've seen a ton of other people doing them and plus size influencers, fashion bloggers, stylists of the sort. And they've been able to find stuff, but it was definitely earlier in the season, so just not anything available for me right now. Womp womp, but that's okay. Maurice's literally was like a gold mine, my friends. It was so good. I found so much stuff. And even when I went online to start sourcing all of the links for you from this try-on, which BTW, after you watch me try on all the clothes, go to fashionfixedmen.com, go to the blog. You're gonna get your links for everything that you can shop here. I have things in 3 different chunks that we're gonna look at: dresses and a couple blouses, then we're gonna do tanks, and then we're gonna do tees. So those are kind of the 3 categories to sort of things out to. We're going to start with dresses because I already have my bike shorts on today, and I wear bike shorts underneath every single dress I wear all of the time. And since I already have these on for the day, we're just going to start with dresses. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start with this dress, and it has pockets, and it's just an easy knit dress. I really love the pattern because this is something where you could get a ton of versatility out of it. So let's talk about that. There are 3 ways you should be able to mix and match your wardrobe. You should be able to mix and match pieces to dress them for different occasions, different seasons, and different looks. This would be something that'd be very easy to mix and match in your wardrobe and dress for different occasions. You could totally see this with a pair of espadrille wedges, maybe a casual blazer, and then hey, you're headed to the office. Or I am gonna do it with a cute sun hat and a pair of strappy sandals, and I'm going to brunch. Or I'm gonna throw this on with my Birkenstocks and I'm gonna head across the street to the park with my kids. Easy, everyday, casual. So I love that about this dress, and specifically about this pattern. Now, let's call out some of the fit points on it. It's got this empiring waist that goes all the way around it. So that can get a little bit dicey, especially for me as an apple shape. Any dress that has some sort of waist definition on it is like not the most comfortable and doesn't feel the best on an apple shape. A waist definition like this empiring is going to be great on straight shape, and probably my like hourglass or my top curvy gals, kind of, well, and bottom curvy. I would say everybody but an apple shape. Classic when it comes to dresses. Just waist defining details can be really tricky on an apple shape. They can just kind of feel like they're clinging to the midsection where we carry most of our curve. So I'd say most of the body shapes, you could totally give this a try. A straight shape, this is definitely 2 thumbs up, green light, go ahead. Other shapes, I'm gonna throw up a caution flag for you. Give it a try and just see how comfortable it is for you. Okay, when I first pulled this dress off the rack, I did not realize how long it was. It's a midi length. So all I was really looking at was the strap thickness and then the detail here. And that it kind of didn't have any waist definition, which again, like I just mentioned in the last dress, waist definition in a dress for an apple shape gets really dicey. This didn't have one, so I was like, yay! But midi and maxi length dresses on apple shapes can also get a little bit dicey. I know. Dresses for us gals are so hard to find. I can commiserate with you. The reason is because sometimes what's going to happen with a dress that comes down past the knees on an apple shape is it's going to kind of go out over our curve in the midsection, come back in on our hips because we don't have any to get that continuous flow of the shape of the dress. So it kind of comes back in and then creates almost like this mermaiding effect around our midsection. So if you're an apple shape and you have been struggling to figure out why you can't get maxi length or midi length skirts and dresses to work for you, that's probably why, is because of just how they drape over our midsection. We don't have hips to get that continuous shapely flow on it, so it comes back in and it creates just kind of an off balance fit. It's really important to understand these fit points and know this information, because what I want you to be empowered with in this is to stop trying to fit a square peg in a round hole and be frustrated why like you can't get it in. Why aren't you getting the results that you want in the way that you want clothes to fit? And it's not you, it's not your body. Like when that happens so often, you're like, well, if I lost some more weight and my midsection would go down, then this would just fit better here. But guess what? You would go down a size in the dress and you'd still have the same fit problem on your shape, right? Because it's not cut right for your shape. It doesn't matter what size you are. Reminder, if you have not gotten your body shape analysis done yet, make sure you do that. We're going to put a link in the description of this video. Go to fashionfixatmen.com. Right on the home page, you're going to see a button you can click that says identify your body shape. Sign up to get a body shape analysis right now so that when you're watching these try-ons, you can understand and see what pieces are right for your body shape and which ones aren't. And then when you go shopping in the stores, you're going to be set to go. Okay, that was it for dresses. It was just the two. So now I'm going to go do the two blouses. Oh my goodness, this blouse is so fitted with absolutely zero stretch at all whatsoever. Okay, I'm in a plus size for this, in a 0X. 0X is the smallest plus size that Maurice's goes to. The biggest difference you're going to see when you go from an XXL and jump up to a 0X in something, so go from Missy's to plus size, directly when you go into that 0X, you're not going to get a huge difference in the sizing here or here. It's going to give you more room in the bust and more room in the arms. So you just kind of want to be aware of that. It is pretty tight on me. So I would say in this, you want to go up a size for sure, whether you're shopping Missy or Plus. If you are large in the bust, this blouse probably isn't going to be the best one for you because it just has no stretch here. Remember, that is how you want to navigate things fitting for your bust size. Shape and size are two different things. Your bust does not have anything to do with your body shape, but it does contribute to your body size, right? And so how do we navigate the way things fit per our size? The fabric, does it stretch? Is it more structured? Does it cling? Does it drape? Things like that. So that's what you that's how you want to be navigating that. I mean, this would definitely check a box off the wardrobe essentials checklist. I think we have on there like a printed basic like shell or blouse, again, that you can use for a lot of versatility in your wardrobe. And this would deliver that for you. Next up, another plus size. This is why size and shape are such different things and why I want to teach you how to shop for them differently. This is also a 0X. This shirt is the same exact size as that blouse that I just tried on was, right? But hello, totally different, right? This has a nice drapey, looser fit to it. Whereas if I were to keep that other blouse that I just tried on, I'd go up a size or maybe even two sizes. So I'd be up in a like 1X or 2X in that. But this I'd stay in a 0X. Find something that is cut right for your shape first and a fabric that's comfortable to wear, then adjust your size accordingly. It does not matter what size your clothes are. We want the cut and the fabric to be right for you first, okay? I had to try this on because I just thought that this accordion pleating was so cute and I love this little ruffle detail on top here. I'm really gonna like this for apple shape, bottom curvy, and straight shape gals. I'm gonna throw up a caution flag for my top curving hourglass gals because you might find this to be a bit narrow here in the width on the shoulder, making it feel not a quite balanced fit on your shoulders. Okay, my bad. How could I forget one of the most important categories we're trying on today? Casual fashion tops, AKA cute tops. Got a whole bunch of those I'm going into next, starting with this one. What I want to call out on this is the neckline, which is square cut. Square cut seemingly is like feels very complimentary on a lot of people, but I want to caution it on apple shaped gals. The square neckline sometimes can just feel a little bit wide this way, where we're not broad in the shoulders. And so a lot of the times, like my bra strap shows, or I'm kind of like pulling it inwards like this to get a more balance to fit on it. So it takes a real special square neck cut to work for apple shaped gals. It's going to be really great on pretty much every other shape because you're either going to have more curve through the shoulder or you're going to be straight through the shoulder. So you'll get a balanced fit on square neck that way. Let's talk about the style of it though, okay? Not all stripes are created equal. We've talked about this before. So when we're talking about personal style and bringing pattern and print into your wardrobe that feels really comfortable for you to wear, not every stripe is the same. This has a very, very preppy feel to it. Why? Not just because it's navy and white, but because of how thick or thin, I should say, the navy striping is and how thick the negative space, the white, is in between it. That gives it a vibe. That gives it a certain style, right? And then, you know, we got these puff sleeves here, which is also a detail that adds to the style of this top, and the devil is in the details. You know, this kind of detail, this is something that if it's not right for your style profile, can feel costumey very fast as you start to wear it, and then it's gonna hang in your closet and you're never gonna grab it again. When we're thinking about your personal style, we want things that feel comfortable for you to wear, not like a costume. This one I just saw out of the corner of my eye when I was going through the store, and I'm so happy it caught my attention. I love the cut of this. I love the V-neck. I love this pleating up here on the shoulder. It's really great, again, if you have those narrow shoulders that come in, it's gonna sit really nice here on you. Now, style on this, very kind of romantic-y with the pin dot on it and the lace detail here on it. So even though it is, and then look at, we even have that on the sleeve here, even though it's just like one solid color and it would be seemingly pretty innocent in your wardrobe, it does have a very romantic vibe to it because of these details. Again, the three things that contribute to personal style and to the style of clothing: color, pattern and print, and details. Okay, so very, very heavy on the details in this top. I have been on the hunt for a sweater, like summer vest situation here for a long time, and I cannot find the one I want. In the last try-on we did from Target, I tried on that one. I almost kept it, but something just wasn't sitting right with me with it. So I actually brought it back, and I thought this one might do the trick because it's got this kind of crochet in the front, and then it's a different material in the back. We love that when tops have mixed material from front to back, but I don't know, the straps are kind of loose on this one, and it's just like not giving me entirely the fit that I want. But okay, my own personal problems. Let's talk about how this might be good for you. This is pretty much going to be good for any body shape. You know, we're really going to find that there is a lot of lenience for body shapes on sleeveless tops. Really, where you want to watch out the most is like halter tops or like spaghetti straps or anything that has an extra thick or wide shoulder width here. But when it's kind of in the middle, you got a lot of wiggle room on body shapes. So what I really want you to look for more is at the neckline. Is it scoop? Is it V-neck? Is it square? Is that laying nicely with you? And then the length of the top, because you know, in your body shape analysis, if you read through your fit points, it really specifies, you know, per your shape, how long your top should be based on how they're fitting. So anyways, this one would kind of work for anybody. It does have a pretty strong boho vibe to it because it is crochet. If you want a sweater vest that's a little bit more casual or neutral or like kind of preppy, that one from the Target try-on was really good. Go back up and look at that one. Okay, if you check the following boxes: hourglass or top curvy and preppy, you need to run and get this top immediately. the cut is perfect for you. And also this large gingham pattern is right in your style profile as well. And I think it comes in a couple different color options. So even if mustard yellow isn't right for you, you might be able to find one that is right for you. I'm a sucker for mustard yellow. It's totally one of my wow colors. It's one of my accent colors that I use a lot in my wardrobe. I have a lot of pieces in this color, so I had to give it a go. I thought it was so cute. And the fabric is really soft and comfortable too. It's a little bit on the thicker side, so I will warn you about that for summertime wear, but it's really comfortable, and I thought it was really cute. One more thing I want to talk about this though is when you get your body shape analysis, and when I've coached you through your body shape analysis, we talk about the exercise that we want you to do where you're visualizing your body shape on yourself and on clothing. Where do you see those shapes show up? Where do you see the match from your body shape to the shape of the clothing? And this always is a great example for that inverted triangle. This kind of sleeve detail through the shoulder here. See that seam, how it just goes straight across and then it comes down in a fit like this. This is just a great example always of really kind of seeing that shape. Top curvy hourglass gals, this is for you. Other body shapes, give it a try. You know, I'm not gonna say it's a full green light, but you could give it a go and see if it works for you. Let's talk about why this is way better for me than that other one that I just tried on. And it's a very specific detail. I want you to look here. I don't know if you can see, I know this is dark. It's hard for details to show up on dark apparel, but do you see that seam coming inward here on this sleeve? This is called a raglan seam. And again, this is my shape on top. I'm a triangle, right? As an apple, I come in narrow through the shoulder, curvy through the midsection. This seam is totally complementing my body shape. Where the top that I just had on, the seam went straight out this way through the shoulders and on a sleeve. So it was an inverted triangle, right? So that's my top curvy, that's my hourglass gals. This is way better for me and my shape. You know, it's a pretty style neutral top. There's definitely a lot of those that exist. You know, if navy is a color that complements you well, great. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily an essential for your wardrobe, but it is one of those tops that I think you'd get a lot of wear out of because it's pretty style neutral. You can mix and match it very easily in your wardrobe for a lot of different looks, a lot of different occasions, and a lot of different seasons. I'm moving out of tank tops, and I am starting with the one that I am the most excited about. I cannot wait to wear this tank top. I love it. I'm obsessed. Reason being, I'm taking a road trip next month with my best friend, and we're taking a couple of our kids with us. We're driving from the Twin Cities out to Idaho, and I'm wearing this road tripping shirt on that trip. I just love it. Okay, now here's what I want to call out about that. Remember I said that sleeveless tops, there's a lot of wiggle room. There is a lot of variance that you can get for what body shapes it's going to work for. The two things I want you to watch out for the most though are like halter tops or extra wide shoulder widths and sleeveless tops. And even though this isn't halter, what this is it cuts inward like this. It's not straight like this. So that could cause a feeling of an unbalanced fit on you if you are top curvy or hourglass. So just kind of caution and watch out for that. Now on your body shape analysis, we do have a whole page on strap widths for tank tops and sleeveless tops and what might be the best match for your body shape and necklines. But if you'll notice, we're very specific about the language we use on that of like, you know, this is something to love and wear all the time. You could try this one, see if it works. These other ones, caution, probably isn't going to be the best fit, but there's always an exception to the rule. So you'll see that on your body shape analysis. This one I pulled because I thought it was really cute when they had it knotted in the front and paired with some shorts or something like that on display. And I also was kind of drawn to the color. It's kind of like a reddish brown color, which I'm really into brown lately. I have been for a while, and I'm always a sucker for kind of like a dotted like leopard print kind of look. This is what I want to call out though. This kind of crisscross or hatch or like window pane on the back here. I've said this before and I've said it a million times. The devil is in the details. These are the kind of details, even though it's on the back, that after a couple wears, if this is not right for your style profile and isn't comfortable for you to wear, don't say to yourself, I can make it work. If you say that about anything that you're trying on or shopping for, I can make it work, red flag. Red flag. Because what that means is you're going to wear it the first time and you're going to make it work. You're going to wear it the second time, you're going to figure out how to make it work, but it's going to be annoying. And then by the third time you wear it, it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be fussy and a nuisance, and then you're not going to wear it anymore. A seemingly innocent detail like this can kind of be one of those things. I love this top. I don't love the style, but I love the fabric and I love the fit of it. It is so comfortable. Let's talk about sizing again. This is an XXL. This is so drapey and comfortable because of the way it's cut and because of the fabric and how it flows. It doesn't cling. It has some stretch to it. I tried on a plus size 0X top earlier in this try on and it was so tight it barely fit. Get it out of your head, look at cut, look at fabric first, then navigate your size inside of that. Let's talk about how the same top can look different. This top in this pattern is very, very boho. It can also possibly lean into a little bit edgy. But if I took the same exact top and I had it in a solid color, or I had it in a stripe, or I had it in a gingham plaid, it would lean a totally different style profile. So that's also when you're shopping, I want you to look at fit first. If you see something online, you see something in the store and you're like, wow, the cut of that and the fabric of that would be really great for my body shape and comfortable for me to wear in my, in my size. Start there, then look and see, okay, this pattern doesn't necessarily work for me, but does it come in another one that would fit better in my style profile? Because the same top can look so different in different patterns and prints. Let's talk about size again. Okay, this is a 0X. This is a much clingier fabric than that top that I just tried on in an XXL. So I'm back into a plus size top because I can tell that this fabric is clingier. So I want a bigger size to have a more comfortable fit in it. Where the fabric and that one was looser and drapier, so I could do the XXL in it. Anyways, just another great example of that. On something like this, I really, really want you to pay attention to color and what's gonna complement you. It's very easy to look at something like this and be like, okay, I'm bored with my wardrobe. I wear the same thing all the time. I need something that's a little bit more fun, has a little bit more pattern or personality. Seemingly a tie-dye top like this is very innocent. You're gonna wear it with denim shorts, you're gonna wear it with your bike shorts, you're gonna wear it with your jeans. The colors aren't right for you and you feel washed out when you wear it. It doesn't feel like it's brightening your complexion. It's not gonna work for you. So don't be lured in by like something that's gonna add variety to your wardrobe if it's not a right match for you on all fronts, shape, style, and life. Okay, I apologize if I'm giving you like whiplash in this try-on video with all the different sizes and fits and things that we're talking about with that. Now I'm back at an XXL. Even though it's very fitted and very tight, it's because that is the way that this is supposed to fit. This is supposed to fit very tight and very close to the body. So this is something I would probably wear tucked into like my drawstring linen shorts, or I'd have it tucked into my straight leg or my cropped boot cut pants, throw a belt on with it, kind of giving the look or illusion of like a bodysuit. So I don't want to go up a size in it necessarily because I don't want to lose the integrity of the fit. If it's supposed to be very fitted and tight, and if I just go up and up and up in sizes to get a looser fit, it's not going to work out. It's not going to give the fit that it's intended to, so something's gonna kind of feel off about it. I also specifically grabbed this color because I feel like this is a very overlooked color, this kind of chartreusey color, and it does work for a lot of people. And I have a pair of red striped linen shorts, you've probably seen me wear them before, that I think this would look really cute with. Moving on to our last category in this try-on. I know there's been a lot of pieces. If you're sticking with me, kudos to you. This I grabbed because I know a lot of you are kind of looking for just basic t-shirts that have a comfortable fit to them that don't feel frumpy. Now, I thought that this one might be the ticket. I'm not super sold on it. It's got a pretty clingy fabric to it. Granted, I'm in an XL. They didn't have an XXL, and I just didn't see the plus size quick enough to grab it. So I could try going up a size in it, but it makes me a little bit nervous because it's got this scoop neck. Scoop necks fit a little bit wider. And if I were to go up a size in this, guess what's gonna get bigger? Also this. But guess where I'm not curvy in my shoulders. This is gonna get bigger and fit looser and more frumpy on my shoulders. And even though it might give me a better fit through here, it's gonna give me a worse fit through here. So this is why we navigate the cut for your shape first. Because if it's not cut right for your shape, no matter how many times you change sizes, you're not gonna get the right fit. Straight shape, top curvy, hourglass gals. This one is for you. Bottom curvy too. You could probably do well with this one. For me, it's a little bit off. This just feels like not fitting super well on my narrow shoulders. I'm not loving it. This is the thing you want to think about too. If something feels off and you can't quite figure out what it is, it's probably not cut right for your shape. So even if you aren't equipped with all of the knowledge of the fit points for your body shape, when you say to yourself something just doesn't feel off, it's not fitting quite right, one of the fit points for your body shape probably isn't matching up for you. And again, do not tell yourself that you can make it work. That's just like, it's gonna get you nowhere in the long run. Devil's in the details. How many times am I gonna say that in this try-on? So just be careful about something like this too though. Make sure that it's a right match for your style profile and it doesn't feel like a costume to wear. It feels comfortable to wear. I mean, how could I not try this on, right? Wish you were here, Minnesota. I do, I wish you were here, and then I could do an in-home wardrobe consultation with you and it would be so fun. Although I do offer them virtually as well. So if you're not here in Minnesota, specifically the Twin Cities, I can still help you deep dive through your wardrobe. Check out the website for more information about that. This is coming up so many times, whiplash, whiplash. I'm wearing an XL in this. This is an XL. I have tried on every size from an XL to a 0X plus size in this try-on. If this is just not driving home the point that you want to look at the cut for your body shape and then the fabric and then choose size from there, I mean, I don't know what else is going to convince you. Do not stress out and worry about what sizes you're wearing. Start with the cut, start with the fabric first, and then navigate size inside of that. Will this add value to my wardrobe? Let's talk about that. That hasn't come up too much in this try-on yet today. Value. Volume does not equal variety, right? So I would need to take a look at my knits. I have a couple graphic knits already in my wardrobe. Is this gonna actually add variety to them, or is just gonna throw another one on the pile that I'm gonna feel guilty if I don't wear it because I don't have enough time to wear my graphic tees as it is, and I already have too many of them, you know, that whole sort of thing. So that's what I've got to go back and look at before I decide whether or not I'm gonna keep this, even though it's so fun. Hang in there with me. I got this one and one more to go after this. I grabbed this one because this has a detail on it that this is called a ringer tee. If you ever see something online and you see the descriptor as ringer, like ringer tee, ringer tank, whatever that might be, it typically means that the collar around it is a different color than the rest of the top. And with the striping and that ringer detail, it's right into my style profile of preppy, sporty, casual. So I kind of had to give it a go. I wanted to see. I'm not totally in love with it. When I see crew necks or like kind of higher necklines like this for my body shape, I really want them like high and tight. Apple shapes, high and tight on necklines, high and tight on pants. That is where we want to be. So this is probably going to be more comfortable for a bottom curvy or a straight shape gal that is a little bit straighter, wider than I am through the shoulders. But anyways, thought it was cute. I also kind of liked the cuffed detail on the sleeve. Again, not all stripes are equal. So with how thick, like kind of color blacked these stripes are, really is leaning into that preppy sporty. So if you're like boho, romantic, or edgy, a striping like this, especially with the ringer detail, might not quite be your jam. We're on to the last one. Okay, the reason why I grabbed this is similar to the reason why I grabbed that chartreuse tank that I tried on earlier, that really fitted tank. This has that same fit. I think there are some of us out there, myself included, who are looking for pieces that have a bodysuit feel and fit to them, but that aren't actually a bodysuit. So something that is really nice and hugging, that we can tuck into looser, blousier pants or tuck into some of our denim cuts. And so a top like this is going to deliver that. Now this has a scoop neck. Scoop necks can tend to feel a little bit wider. So again, this is going to be great for straight or top curvy gals. I might find myself, this is another red flag that you want to watch out for when you're wearing clothes or trying on clothes and trying to figure out if it's cut right for your body shape. If you find yourself tugging and pulling at it to kind of get it to sit or lay right or fit well, it might not be the best cut for your body shape. And I already found myself doing that when I put this on, and I was like, okay, I've got to kind of, pull it in a little bit to make sure it's fitting in nicely over my shoulders. We got to wrap this up. What did you like? What did you love? What are you going to go buy? What do you have questions about? Drop it all in the comments. I reply to every single one of these comments. I want to help you navigate and understand how to shop for your shape, style, and your life. If you don't know your shape, go to fashionfixmn.com, sign up for a body shape analysis today. It's going to be a game changer for you. Also, next try-on, where do you want to see it from? Drop that in the comments too. I am always looking for suggestions on where you want to see me do try-ons. Where are you shopping, or where would you like to shop but you don't know like how to shop in that store or how to shop that brand? Let me help you. Let's do a try-on from there. Let me know. I love ya, and I'll see you next time.